This is the brand new Hollyland Lark M2S, and I think this new design is absolute genius. A wireless mic that weighs just 7 grams, gives you over 300 meters of range, and offers over 24 hours of battery life. But the question is, can something this small really deliver professional audio? Let's take a look. So starting off, here's the box you get. Nice and professional, as you'd expect from Hollyland. And then inside, you get your charging case, which should have everything in there. You get some instruction manuals. Then you also get a nice travel bag with some accessories in there, but we'll take a look in a minute. And in the charging case, you'll get a receiver with 2 transmitters and also a receiver for smartphones, which is always good. And then here you've got the travel case, which I actually prefer over the previous model. So if you have a look, this is them side by side. You can just see it's a bit more subtle, feels better quality, and inside as well, I think the new version just looks a bit sleeker, a bit nicer. And it's also a bit slimmer as well, which is handy for storing in your camera bag. Now taking a look at the receiver, nice and simple, very small. And you can see there on the top, you've got a dial to adjust your gain. On the side, it looks like you've got a pairing button. There's your charging port. You've got a 3.5mm jack to connect to your camera. And on the front there, you can see you've got 2 indication lights to see which transmitter is connected. And then there on the back, you've got your cold shoe mount, which is a bit different than the last version. You've got no clip there, but I can't see any issues with that. We'll try that out soon. Then this is the best part for me. So this is the new transmitter. And as you can see, they've actually stored like the electronics in the back of the mic. And one thing I really like is there's no branding on the front of the microphone. So obviously you've got some here, but that's going to be facing on the inside. So once it's clipped on a t-shirt, you're just not going to even see it's there. Here's a comparison just to show you how small it is. That's compared to an AirPod, which is crazy because you're only actually going to see the front part here. So that is pretty impressive if you ask me. So I'll quickly show you what we get in the accessory bag. So you get a USB-C charging cable, an AUX audio cable, you get a Type-C to Lightning cable, and then you also get 2 dead cats to put over the front of the microphones. And then the bag itself is, it does the job, solid enough. And yeah, can't complain with that. So what I'll do for the next part is I'll just hook this up to my t-shirt and then we can have a true audio test. And as you can see there, I've just hooked it on top of the t-shirt. And because of the new design where the bulk is actually sat behind, it's so discreet, you can't even tell. And what makes it even better is there's no branding. So that's something that really bugs me, is when you can see the brand. I get you have to promote the brand, and sometimes it actually looks nice, but you don't always want it. Sometimes you go to the effort of trying to disguise these microphones for a reason. So then when you've got a brand standing out, it doesn't look great in my opinion. I'm really impressed with this new design. And if you've got a black t-shirt on or dark clothing, then you can hardly even notice it. So yeah, big win for me. Another great feature is the built-in noise cancellation. So you've got a little button inside. So what I'll do is I'll do a test with and without so you can tell the difference. So this is with noise cancellation turned off, so I'm sure you can probably hear that. And it'll replicate being outdoors if you don't have a dead cat or you haven't got time to go and grab it. And this is a test with noise cancellation turned on, so hopefully you can hear the difference there. And this will be handy for users who just want a quick and easy fix. They don't want to mess about with post-processing, or if you don't want to use the dead cat, just so it stays nice and discreet, this would probably be quite handy. So I've switched back to the studio mic now, but I'll leave it on just so you can get a good idea of what it looks like when you're wearing it. So to wrap it up, I am seriously impressed with these little mics. Now, I know the Lark M2s had a huge impact on the industry. I've seen so many big creators wearing these for obvious reasons, but these new ones, I feel like they've just got a nicer design, they're lighter, just look a bit sleeker as well. So yeah, it's a win from me. I'll definitely be using these going forward. And if you're a content creator or just someone who wants better audio in general, then I can highly recommend it. I use them for my Instagram stories because they're so easy to hook up to your phone. If you were live streaming, there's just so many use cases, and the fact that they're so discreet really helps as well. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description. I genuinely wouldn't recommend something I wouldn't use myself. So yeah, give them a go. If you've got any questions, drop a comment below and I'll make sure I get back to everyone. I really hope you enjoyed the review. I'm looking to get a lot more content out this year, so if you've got any suggestions, just let me know. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.